Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. What about you?
I'm also fit and fine.
Okay, that's great.
Can you introduce yourself?
Of course. Thank you for asking. As you know, my
Welcome.
yes, as you know, my name is Naziya Khan. I am from Chhindwara, city of Madhya Pradesh. If we talk about my qualification, I have done my master in English literature. With it, I have a degree that's called Bachelor of Education. If you talk about my hobbies always learning new things, listening podcasts, reading a book. So that's all about my hobby. If you talk about my profession, so by profession I'm a teacher, but having some issue. My younger one is only 1 year old, so that's the reason currently I'm not going to school. And currently I am working on my English fluency and communication skills. And I am a YouTuber too. You can search English with Nazia. So that's all about me.
Okay. When did you started YouTube and why?
Sorry, can you repeat?
When did you start your channel and why did you start?
Okay, I uploaded my first video on that is 26 March. Uh, no, 26 Feb. 26 Feb in this
Okay.
year.
1 month ago.
Yes, I have been uploaded only 5 or 6 video there, so I am totally fresher there. So I watched so many videos in YouTube video and regarding to conversation. I think so they can do. I can also do because I have also potential and I also want to learn something and they can improve. I can also improve with helping this kind of thing. So I make a plan. I will upload in a first March and before having some issue I think so okay I take a session with the one application, one tutor. So that time I'm not enough comfortable for speaking, but I give myself as a challenge. So if this is my first journey, I start my journey. That's the reason I will, all the people I will tell, I am here, I will speak. So I uploaded there. There I am not good enough. That my first video, I'm not. I am improving in the second video and the third video. That my step by step, I am improving. That time I think
Yes.
so. They have a quality. They are tutor, right? So that time I feel lack of confidence. So that's the reason. So I am fresher here. So this is all about me.
Okay. And what do you think? Is watching videos beneficial or not?
Of course,
Conversation videos.
correct. In my point of view, every person those are beginner. Those really want to speak in English. Those they can watch our video because they can motivate. Firstly, they can get the motivation from us because I am also get the motivation from other conversation video because I think so they are speak may I, why I not can speak because they are also beginner. They make mistake. It is okay. I'm also making mistake. What is their problem? And the second one things you can connect. You can connect with them because you go with the highly professional video. They have a good surrounding and they have a good knowledge for English. And after that, they have a experience 12 years, 13 years, 10 years over than
Yes.
10 years experience. After that, they speak, they make their video in a YouTube and they upload it. So we are not connected them because we think so lots of time it is a huge time they give their spoken,
Right.
it is not making the long period things. So I think so if you watch our video, our viewers, if they watch our video they can see our improvement and they get the motivation from us, so they can also improve, they can everything. If they think about I can do, you can do also.
Yes, everyone start from zero. And we already took our first step. Right now we are on the way.
Correct. Because we are going to stair by stair, I think so. We take a step
Yes,
by,
yes, yes.
yes. So we have a knowledge from the ground level because we are not
Yes.
belong to that kind of family where we are not nurturing that kind of family. They have an environment for speaking. But
Yes,
our
absolutely.
I have also two kids. So I create an environment for them. They can advantage from me as a mother. My children get a environment from me because I can speak in English. Their mother can speak English, so they definitely in the future they can speak very fluently, right? So we are not belonging to that kind of parents we have. We are because one thing that is our desire. We have a burning desire to doing something like learning this language, right? So we create our environment. So after that we are speak. So those people they think so we have not environment for speaking. They can get the confidence and they can get the motivation for us from us. So they can also do.
Yes, you are saying right. In starting, we also watched many videos. After that, we started doing conversation.
Correct.
Yes. And nowadays, what do you do to improving your communication skill?
Okay. My days begin from right now I'm not going to outside. I'm not doing my job. I'm totally household. So I do whenever I took my, after making breakfast, I feed my kids. Then I start I am doing my headphone and I listen a podcast, which is that is my connected. This that kind of those video I watch and those kind of podcasts I listen. That is I make a connection with them. So, firstly, you have to explore your interest. What is your interest? Okay. If you find out your interest, you never bored. If you are hearing that time that kind of a listener, you can get lots of information, and that will helpful for you, and your mind will become a good thinker. I think so because you are working on that your mindset. And right now, I watch so many videos, conversation video like you are, and so many here, so I get motivation from that. So that my days begin with the listening and doing my home chores. So I do my home chores with the headphone. So I listen a lot. And between the day, whenever I try think so, this is my free time. So I help with the application that is Joe Shock application. I think so every day I have to spend 1 hour. But sometimes it is not happening because my baby is too young. So that's the reason sometime I missed the chance for speaking to another person. And one more thing that is finding a good partner. In this application happening nowadays, there is so many people are they are not a very serious learner. They are totally here only for time pass. So it is
Sometimes
happening
it's happen.
sometimes,
Mhm.
yes. But after all, I find a good partner. I do conversation with them. So this is my routine for learning this language. And whenever I find the good time, so I do read. So I do read 10 pages, sometimes 5 pages. It is totally depend on my mood. So I do write also. And one more thing that is I am working on that is my writing also. So sometime I think so I have to should have to write, but I am not consistent for that. So I missed the things, but after that I will do my writing habit also. And currently, my YouTube channel also. So some day after day, I make a I make a conversation to strangers. So this is all about me.
Yes, yes, you are doing all things in the right way. This is the integrated process, and you are doing all things: listening, writing, reading, and speaking.
Correct. Correct. This is a key factor. Any kind of language you want to learn, this is a key factor, and every person doing like that things. If you take any expert teacher you have, but you are not doing like that things, you never improve. You there, you never improve. You there, you are only that is your place. You never improve your language. So you should have to work yourself. Not you are not a we are not a that kind of a student. We belong to 1 to 5th where teacher is there for us like a skin, and he said you have to do, you have to do. No, we are not that. We are elder ones. So it is our choice. We are doing, we make our choice. So we have to keep continue for that, and we have to prove ourselves. We make a decision. So many people, our family member also watching us. If we are doing so, we should have to take ourselves as a seriously.
Yes. According to you, what is the role of grammar in spoken English?
Can you repeat?
What is the role of what is the role of grammar in speaking portion?
Okay, okay. It is not a. Some people said it is not. Some people said grammar is not necessary. Some people said grammar is important. But before my journey began, that time I learned so many rules of grammar, right? So I took a class in an online class. There I learned so total grammar, voice, narration, and noun, pronoun, preposition, or tense, all the things. But even I want to talk someone, I am not able to talk that time because I do everything only practical pen and paper, but I'm not using the speaking. I write, I make lots of sentence, but I'm not able to speak because I'm not doing to speaking. I'm not start my speaking. So that's the reason I go deeply to the grammar, but it is not for useful. And then I started my journey began with the I started my listening habit. Then I started my listening habit, and then after I try to speak, that will be tremendous result for me. I can speak. That give me result like that. So I think so. Grammar is important, but don't go the deepest. You should have to learn only ground level. That is for your like a vocab. This is a grammar like vocab. If you learn from the past, so what should have to go in the present? What should be if we talk about the past? What should we say? Like a go, you should have to say when. So like that things. So don't take the grammar totally deeper. And firstly, you should have to try to speak. Speaking is the first key. If you want to become a speaker, and grammar is the between the prior. It is the part, not the total. So you can search yourself and you can say your own experience.
Yes, you are saying right. We are not here for doing PhD in English literature, but we need basic grammar to to make sentence formation. And in this grammars, 2 minutes, 2 months are more than enough. In 2 months, you can revise your basic grammars, tenses, modals, and conjunction and preposition. Basic. But whenever you start it, you will start conversation. By the times you need sentence formation, you can revise. You can read that topic if you are lacking in past tense formation, past tense sentence. So you can revise past tense.
Yes, it is happening while we start our journey towards the English speaking. So, in the between the period, we think so grammatical it is correct or not. We think so, and sometimes we are not. We stuck in the past. What should we have to say, and the future what should have to say. So that is happening. So don't stuck in the some same things. And try to speak and try to revise something. If you have a problem like past tense, try to revise those kind of things and try to learn and put those sentences in a speaking. Maybe first time you have a problem like facing your problem like you are not good at past tense. I am also facing same problem. I had a problem like past tense. Whenever I try to speak in a past tense, I came eventually I came in the present moment. So that is eventually that is happening all the viewers all the learners. So don't think about that. If I'm not good at grammar, I never speak. So this is not true. This is not true. You take help from the grammar and you try to speak. That is only one thing.
Yes, writing. You can't neglect the speaking portion, and you can't depend on the grammatical portion.
Correct. Correct.
Yes. Anything else? If you want to ask me or share with me, you can share.
Okay. Have you okay? How long your journey began and what if someone is totally fresher there, okay, and he would really want to learn this language. So what should you want to suggest them and how they can
Okay.
learn this language?
If you are seriously want to learn this language, if you are dedicated, and so 6 months is enough. But I started 1 year ago. But due to my job, due to some family responsibility, I did not provide the sufficient time to this language. So this is the reason I am getting late. Like it's 1 year. Until now, I face some time problem, but I am happy and satisfied with my progress. I learned many things from this language. Like it's provide me knowledge, and right now we are talking with each other. So you are from belong to another state, and I am from another state. So you can discuss about your state, and I can share with my tradition and rituals. So it's a source of knowledge also.
You said correct. One thing that is towards the journey to begin, we start in a speaking English. One thing I find that is that speaking only English speaking makes us a good person because we listen. If I somewhere I read that things, I read one thing that is one sentence. If you are listen those kind of things, that is you become. So that is good. If you are listening a good people, good mindset person, so that is impact our life, right? So if every time we listen only boring news on the TV, there all the fighting there and lots of negative things. The people are making a group and they speak only negative. He is bad. He is that like that things, and gossiping there. So your their impact
Yes,
our personality will be right. So they came our
yes, yes.
yes. So if you are listen a good people, good mindset, good person, and good things, so their impact will be enhance your life, right?
Yes, you're saying right. Environment matters. If you are living in positive environment, so you provide positive energy to everyone, and you get positive energy from every side. But if you are living in a bad company or with that persons, they are not optimistic. They are full of bad energy. So it will also harmful for your future.
Correct, correct. We can improve our personality. There are so many things God has given us a one life, right? So after that, if we are polishing our lifestyle, lots of things we have. If we improve our personality, we uh, force our upcoming generation will be become a good because they can do the great work for our society. So if we think about that, if we as a you are a government employee, so you are big information for me. I take a lots of motivation from you because I'm also working on that. I'm also want to become a government teacher also. So maybe in future I will become a government teacher too. Then after I will work upon myself every time because this is my nature. So I have to improve my personality. This is not my pressure. No, no one tell me you should have to do like that thing. It is it is my choice. That's the reason I do.
Yes, right. It's our life, and it's our moral duty to make it better.
Correct, correct. And if we are working ourselves, if we totally focus ourselves, so we can spread the positivity all the society, right?
Right, right.
Right. So as a human, this is our duty. So we have to work upon self, and we can start for ourselves.
Yes, it's right.
If we, yes, if we become a good person, and someone he meet in future with us, they can also get the motivation for us. They can impress for by our personality, by they can impress our talking way, our lifestyle. So like the things they can also improve their life. I think so. Good face is not important. Expensive cloth is not is important, and luxury cars and luxury home is not important. If you are good person, so many people benefit from your good behavior. I think so.
Being a good human is important. Your
Yes,
clothes, your lifestyle doesn't matter. but your mental set, mental makeup is matter.
Correct, correct.
Okay,
Okay,
then I think right now we can wrap up this session and we will talk in future.
okay, okay. Of course, this is a nice experience to me. And okay, nice to talk to you. Bye bye.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.